Hello, and my name's Yaya. I'll be representing my Group Technology for Intro to Mass Communication. And I want to thank you for joining us in today's beginner tutorial on using Google Drive. It's going to be fun, quick, and easy, and anybody can use it. After seeing this, you'll feel like a pro. And just make sure before we actually begin that you are signed into your Gmail account, just because that is needed for the Google Drive. So let's begin. Here, we're going to look in the upper right hand corner where these 6 boxes are. If you actually tap on that, you'll actually be able to see all these different options that Google has to offer. All these you can look at your own spare time, but we're just going to focus on the green, yellow, and blue icon in the third row, second column, where it says Drive. Once you select that, it's going to load up the page, and while that's loading, I just want to let you know that this is a huge plus for college students. It's super easy to access from any device that supports Google Drive. So smartphones, tablets, computers, you can pretty much work on any project on the go, close it, and open it somewhere else. You're going to pick up right where you left off. So we're going to go ahead and take a look, starting from right to left, just because there's more options on the left. We'll save that for last. And look here in the lines. There's a line where it says List View. When you look at it right now, you may have an altered view where it has this. This is the line view. And it's going to have the name of the file, the owner, last modified, and the file size. These little categories help keep everything organized, and if you need to find the most recent updated file, this will probably be your best friend right here. Now, if you don't want to see all this, say you're looking for a picture, the grid view is the best view just because it will be able to show you those pictures that you're looking for. And looking right next to it with the eye in the black circle, says View Details. Once you're working on the files or different photos in Google Drive, it actually keeps track of your activity, which here we won't have any since we just opened this, but it'll have details. So if you want to select a file to view the details like so, it'll tell you everything right here. So you actually don't need to really even use the list view if that is the case. Right next to this, let me actually close this out and unclick that. Right next to this, you'll see Settings, Download Drive, which will download your entire drive for you. The keyboard shortcuts, are best used once you're more familiar with the program. It'll make the whole process of using Google Drive a lot easier. And if you have any questions that we may not have been able to answer, you can definitely click that help option to look more into it. But yes, settings is definitely self-explanatory. I'll just open it here so you can see. Very straightforward, very simple. Just reading a little bit. These are all different apps that Google has that you can also use as well. Now, taking a look back, I'll just actually show you this. These are different options where you'll be able to open, move the file, favorite, rename it if you need to, view the details of it, make a copy, and download it individually. You can trash it, you can preview it, you can share it with other people, and you can share this link anywhere as long as it's publicly shared, or publicly open, I should say. We unselect that. Now moving to the left hand side where it says New, this option is going to show you the folder option, the file upload option, and the folder upload option. All three are super awesome to have. Folder will keep everything organized if you do have multiple documents or multiple photos from a certain time that you need to go back to. File upload is basically any file from your computer or phone or tablet. You select it, you can upload it here. You can even upload them multiples at once, so it makes it really handy if you need to do it all at once and then just kind of forget about it. The folder upload is if you have an entire folder, say, on your desktop that you need to upload to Google Drive and you don't have time to do the file upload. It's awesome. Now, we're going to go ahead and focus mainly on these 3 apps since they are the most commonly and frequently used. Google Docs, here, let me open it for you, is going to actually show you a blank document first. And what's amazing with this is you can actually work on, assignments for school, write essays, and also print out pictures if you just don't want to print it out directly from the website that you're viewing. Since everything's saved instantly, you'll actually have to not worry about if you saved it or not, since there's actually not even a save option here. Um, with this, I'm sure it looks super familiar to you right now if you're familiar with even using any Microsoft programs. This is super similar to Microsoft Word with all these different options. It'll become very, very familiar to you. Now, let me go and close this out. Next one that we're going to be looking at is Google Sheets, which is super similar, if not exact, to Microsoft Excel. This allows you to set up spreadsheets, organize data, pretty much anything you need with a spreadsheet, as far as even doing a budget, for example. This is the best way to use it. A lot of it has the same options and tools and formulas to set up your data. So you'll have all of this here. Just kind of hovering over so you can see that everything's really, really similar. Now, let me just close that out. And Google Slides is the last one we'll look at today. This is actually exactly the PowerPoint. So if all this is kind of making sense, these are the practical free versions of Microsoft Office, if you want to put it that way. These Google Slides is actually pretty much exactly like PowerPoint, maybe a little bit slight difference here and there with options, but it's really, really useful in getting those slideshows, presentations, anything that you need to do and you don't want to pay for Microsoft Office. This is the best example. It comes already with built-in themes. Just kind of show you here off to the side. Gives you the present option. All these are exactly, if not slightly different. That's just a very, very, very minuscule difference to the actual PowerPoint program. Now, with all three of these options here that we've looked at with the new documents, you can actually share these with people. Now I'll actually go into one so I can show you. You know what? Let me open this one, since this was already saved. This is just a blank document. Now, if you're in a group, don't really have a way to chat with them or don't have any of their numbers, for example, you can actually share this with people. And you can get a shareable link. This is right here. If you need to share it on Facebook for whatever reason, or if you just want to share with someone specifically to work on with you, you can have them be able to edit. You just put in their email address and you hit done and it sends it to them. They can comment, they can view. These are more for if you just need some feedback or you just need to share something with your team, for example, or a class. Now, going down this list here, you'll see the My Drive. This is going to show everything that's in your drive. So as of right now, we only have this PDF getting started file and the untitled document that I just saved. Shared with me is exactly what I just showed you in that untitled document, where if you need to share it with somebody, this is how they would see it. Now, if they share something with you, you would go here, shared with me, and it'll have your documents here for if they want you to view it or edit it. This is probably your best bet to find that. It could also be in the My Drive, but this is mainly just for your uploaded files. For the recent category here, this is going to show you what you've opened up today, what you've looked at, anything that you've actually clicked on to look and view or edit. It's going to be here in this little option. So if you need to go back to it pretty frequently, it's a really, really great feature. Google Photos is a pretty unique feature of Google Drive, especially since this has started with files. Now we're looking at photos. If you're really big on photography, this is really, really handy. You can upload all your photos at once or one by one, however you do so. But say you're one, a person who likes to upgrade their phone every year. This is really, really great. So that way you don't have to lose anything on your phone. If you automatically have it synced or manually upload each file here, you won't ever have to worry about losing your precious memories or screenshots or anything that you may need in the future. With the start option, say you love one particular photo of you and your significant other or your family, or even a document that you have to come back to, and you don't want to go to the recent because it's nothing recent that you viewed, then the start option, just make sure you star that file and it'll be right here, so it's your favorites basically. The trash option is literally just that. Anything you don't want or need any longer, it will go straight here. And if you're needing to empty out your trash, all you would do is select the items that you're wanting to remove and click empty trash. And this actually permanently deletes any files that you have in here, and it frees up that storage space. So, if you're kind of running a little tight on storage, if you're at 14.5 gigabytes, this is going to be a super big convenience to you. The last option here we'll be looking at is the upgrade storage option. Right now, you're at 15 gigs, which is perfect for any college student since mainly we use this for documents. Now, if you're more of a photographer or you just do a lot with Google Drive, these two options may be the best bet for you. With 100 gigabytes and 1 terabyte, this saves a lot of memory for you. And with that, you'll be able to save your Microsoft Word documents, PowerPoints, and Excel spreadsheets, along with any other file in your drive. So you definitely have a considerable amount of memory. Overall, definitely hope you enjoyed watching this tutorial for group technology and getting this all saved and ready, and hopefully it did show you a little bit more insight with the basics of Google Drive. Definitely hope you enjoyed it, and I appreciate y'all watching. Thank you.